Hello to anybody and everybody who is watching this video. It is currently 2 in the afternoon and I'm very tired right now. I was up until like 3:30 this morning talking on the phone with my friend and doing homework. So my college class starts at 10 a.m. Normally I wake up at like 9 to get ready. This morning, however, I got woken up at 7 in the morning and the day just did not start out well at all. And that is why I am here to give a story time for anybody who cares, because I just need to talk about it. So I was sound asleep in my bed. I had the TV on. I don't know why. Sometimes I just fall asleep with it on. So it was still on when I woke up this morning. But anyways, I was sound asleep in bed. It was around 7 in the morning because I looked at my phone immediately when I got up. So what happened was, I'm in bed, sound asleep, and I hear a freaking bang outside my window. I was literally half asleep, so I didn't realize what the sound was at first. I thought it was my TV or something. And yeah, my body had a total delayed reaction to the sound. But I guess once I realized it was not the TV, and I realized you just heard a bang, yeah, my body was like, woo, wake up. My heart was beating at 1,000,000 miles a minute. I couldn't breathe. But ultimately what scared me was I heard yelling outside. And it wasn't just normal people yelling. No, it wasn't. It was like much more than that. It was the police yelling on a bullhorn at the house across the street from us. So the police was yelling through this bullhorn things like, residents at blah 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 address. This is the police. Come out. This is our final demand. When I say it was scary, I am not joking, because it was very scary and traumatizing. And yeah, it was very scary because the sound of the cop's voice through the bullhorn, like, I don't know, it made his voice sound higher and weird, very weird, but it made it sound scary. And honestly, like, I don't know, like, it just sounded like something you would hear, like, in a freaking war. Like, I was like, I can't. I don't do well with scary situations. I tend to panic, unfortunately. And, like, yes, I'm on anxiety medication, but, like, my anxiety was up to here during it. Because I was just sitting there helpless, like, not knowing what to do, not knowing what was happening, what was gonna happen. Like, I was very scared. I think what was scary about it for me was, like, I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know if the situation was going to escalate and people were going to come out and start shooting at the cops, or if gunfire was going to emerge. And I didn't know, like, what was happening or what was going to happen. That was the scariest part. And then just hearing the continued things that the cops were saying, like, through the bullhorn. It was traumatizing. They just kept repeating the same stuff. They're like, this is the police. We have an active search warrant. Come out. This is our final demand. We're not leaving. Very scary shit. And we could literally hear the bullhorn and what the cops were saying through the bullhorn across 6 lanes of freaking traffic. Like, it was loud. Like, even with the windows and the doors shut, like, it was so loud and scary. And I want to say this was happening for probably like an hour. And keep in mind, this house is across the street from us. We have had to call on this house before because of noise ordinances. Like, when I say that this house, they're so loud and disturbing to neighbors. Like, I am not joking whatsoever. Like, we constantly hear these people at all hours of the night doing God knows what. But it's constant loud over there. Like, they will sit and rev their engines in the driveway, like, very loudly. We can hear it across 6 lanes of traffic. we look out the window just to like see what's going on. We constantly see cars coming and going and coming and going, and cars sitting in nearby neighborhoods and then walking over and driving off and driving back and forth. It's, I don't know. I don't know what the house is about, but they're very sketchy people. So once we saw that like that was the house that it was coming from, it kind of wasn't surprising. But then it again, like it was like it caught us off guard. Like we weren't really expecting that to happen this morning. But anyways, yeah. So that's basically what happened this morning. It was not chill at all. I'm gonna try to insert a clip or two of what we were hearing because I did get it on recording. I'm like literally sitting here hearing it in my head again. Like I don't know if I can hear it again happening outside. I'm traumatized right now. I'm scared to go to sleep tonight. Like I'm scared. But anyways, yeah, when this was happening, I couldn't handle it. I was like, I do not want to be here while this is happening. Like I want to leave. So I left. Like I literally left and went to get breakfast. I was like, I can't with this situation. Like I don't want to be in the middle of whatever is happening outside across the street. I wanted to leave immediately, so I did. I was like, I'm gonna go get breakfast. I left. I was literally getting breakfast at like 8:30 this morning, which is the time that my alarm would normally go off for me to start getting ready. Usually my alarm starts going off at like 8:30. Also, one more thing I should add is I was concerned, so I ended up calling like a non-emergency number to see like if I could get any information as to what was going on as like a concerned citizen. And I did get a call back from somebody, and they gave me some good information. First, they had told me that the first bang that I originally heard outside my window was not a gunshot. Thank God. They said that it was the police using a flashbang, whatever that is, I don't know. It was basically to just get the people's attention from inside the house. And they said that it wasn't even local law enforcement that was over there. It was like an outside law enforcement agency. So yeah, that's what I found out. So yeah, and also if anybody has any tips on how to stay calm in scary situations, I would appreciate it. Because I've tried breathing techniques and like they help, but then again like they don't. Like I don't know, like it's hard to like stay calm and just breathe during a situation when your fight or flight is kicked in and your anxiety is up to here, and you're like, first of all, my fight or flight is making it feel like I can't breathe. It literally makes you feel like you're having a heart attack because of how hard and fast your heart is beating and how tight your breathing is. Like I'm like, I don't know how to stay calm during scary situations. So yeah, if anybody has any tips besides breathing techniques, let me know. Anyways, I'm gonna insert a couple clips of like what we were hearing this morning. But yeah, and that's basically it.
All occupants of 409 South, this is the police with a search warrant. Comply with demand. Everyone inside 4093 South, comply with demand. This is the police. We have a search warrant. All occupants of the house and outbuilding, comply with demand. This is the police with a search warrant. We are not leaving. To comply with demand. All occupants of 409 South, comply with demand. All occupants of 4093 South and outbuilding, comply with demand.